Okay, Data Analysis 2014, question 1c. Here we're looking for the mean of the Yorkshire summer from 2003 through to 2010. So I look at the table, which is on page 3 of my data sheet. We've got lots and lots of tables, lots of data. In each one of these rows, I've highlighted the summer. Oh, just missed one. I've highlighted the summer average for Yorkshire. Now I want the mean of those numbers. So in my calculator, I've gone into stats mode, one var, because there's only one piece of data, and I've input all of those numbers I've highlighted from the table. There's 7 bits of data. Press all clear, shift stat 4, and then number 2 for X bar is going to give me my mean. Okay, so there's my mean. 119.285 and some more numbers. Okay. 7143. Now we have to remember this is a percentage, and it's a percentage of the historical rainfall, which is on page 2. So if I look in here, Yorkshire summer, that was 363 millimetres, and I want 119% of that. So we know 100% is 1, so 119% is 1.19, and I've got all these decimals as well, 2857143, and then that will give me my answer. So in my calculator, 363 times 1.192857, okay, which gives me 433 millimetres to 3 significant figures, which give all my answers to 3 significant figures. We then move on to part D. Now, in part C, we worked out the Yorkshire summer mean, okay? And we worked out that was 433 millimetres. They are telling us that the winter is 446, and they want us to compare these numbers. Now, there's not a lot of difference between 446 and 433 as a percentage. So it's very little difference between these two numbers. So the summer and winter means, you must make sure you state we're comparing the means, are similar. In part 2, we now want to comment about how the average rainfall, the mean rainfalls have changed over time. So here we need lots of figures. I'm just going to put them all next to each other. So I've got them. So the winter and the summer. We've got the historical one from 1971 to 2000. You read this off the table on page 2. It's 451 for winter and 363 for summer. From 2003 to 2010, they're the numbers we've just worked out and been told. So that was 446 for winter, and our answer to part C was 433 for summer. So we're going to compare this. Remember, we're comparing averages here. So if you look at the two winter numbers, that hasn't changed a lot. There's very little difference. There's only a difference of 5 millimetres between them. Okay. However, in summer, there's now a difference of 70 millimetres. So we're going to comment on these two things. Now, although it's only 1 mark, we need to comment on both to get the mark. So the average winter rainfall it's about the same as the average winter rainfall for 1971 to 2000. So the winter rainfall has stayed about the same. However, the average summer rainfall it's going to be wetter. We can even say much wetter. Is much heavier or wetter or higher or greater, whatever you would like. Higher, because there's 70 mil difference, than the average summer rainfall for 1971 to 2000. So there's two things to compare there. You have to get both to get the mark.